You know where she got it. On a hike in Malibu. And everybody's like,
oh, I know.
Another one of our friends, they told us like, oh yeah, my son got fit on the beach actually. And got lost.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Otra entrevista?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she's kind of working. It's I know it's such a secret. It's
We're still trying to get Rachel's level.
Yes.
Yes. She has to do an afternoon.
Always.
Hey.
I have another interview. Would you like to come over?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Rich, good to see you. All right.
¿Te estorba mi cámara? We're about to go live. Thank you so much.
Okay, here we go. Ahí vamos. Bueno, pues Britney. Embúyalos, ya embúyalos. Que Britney. Stand by.
Okay.
Britney.
And the conservatorship!
And the conservatorship!
And the conservatorship with Britney
Así es, princesa del pop.
Free tacos for Britney fans!
Se enfrenta a su padre y les pide que le regresen
Turning
los
this
derechos de
conduct.
ellas a sus propias decisiones,
Let
lo
the
que
Samuel
concierne a su
eat
vida
them.
personal y su vida
my
financiera.
queen.
Pero ¿qué les parece si
Take
vamos a
Jamie
este
Spears
reportaje
off.
que les he preparado?
Remove Jamie! Remove Jamie.
Okay, in 2 minutes they come back. They're putting the story down so they can go.
Okay, do you want us louder and wild and crazy?
¿En español también?
Que sí, en español.
Soy mejor. Venga, perfecto.
There's like one thing where I call myself like Crystal and then I say I like her.
So,
And like circle Britney hearts and shit. Childhood Lauren. Just making sure everyone knew it.
Okay.
Paris is it.
Dime cuánto tiempo regresan conmigo para decirle a los fans, ¿ok? En 1 minuto.
¿40 segundos y en vivo? Venga, estoy listo. Todo. Come on, baby. We need to be crazy.
Come on, baby, let's get crazy!
Yeah.
Tell us when. When?
Okay, baby, one more time.
Not lonely.
Britney!
It's killing me.
Loneliness.
Britney!
Free
Britney LA! Britney LA and the conservatorship!
Britney!
That was our practice one.
México te ama, Britney.
Desde México contigo.
Y bueno,
Free
Estamos aquí porque amamos a Britney, la amamos.
Que aman a Britney, por eso están aquí.
And the conservatorship.
She's my queen. Free
She
her.
deserves basic human
Free
rights.
her.
Free tacos!
Ella debe demostrar que ella está capacitada mentalmente para hacerse cargo de su vida y de sus finanzas.
Free Britney.
Ella quiere que la jueza del día de hoy la escuche. Y bueno, pues esto es lo que está pasando el día de hoy.
Britney,
aquí.
we love you. Britney. And the conservatorship. Britney, we love you.
We love you, Britney. We're
We
here
all,
for
we
you.
all love you. Please, Britney.
We will never stop fighting.
I'm gonna fight with you.
Tómame una foto con ellos, please. Me van a tomar una foto, güey. Gracias.
Perfecto.
Toma la foto. Ya. Te quiero entrevistar rapidito, ¿eh?
Eso, venga. Free Britney. Hey, la foto, the picture. Should we be next to you or not? ¡Qué guapa! Mira nomás.
¿Los vamos a entrevistar de una vez? Déjame entrevistar.
Hay entrevista.
A ver, porque hablan español, para primero te entrevisto a ti, luego a ti, luego a ti.
Órale.
Primero se hace, ¿ok? Primero a él, luego a ti.
Del rojo vivo. Creo que al igual que a mí, pero al igual que a todos, Britney para nosotros
You guys, it's just a bunch of want to take a picture in front of that.
y en la cultura latina ha cambiado nuestra vida. Y creo que el día de hoy, por todo lo que ella ha hecho y por todo lo que ella ha luchado, necesita
Hi everyone. Thank you everyone for coming. Just so we know what, just to let you know what the plan is. Around 1:30, we're going to kick off the rally with some speeches. That's when the hearing is scheduled to start, and so we're going to get hearing updates from people who are registered. So we'll have speeches out here, and we'll probably do them around the courthouse like we usually do. So around 1:30 is when we're going to start right around where the second is. So thank you everyone for coming. Free Britney!
para ella, porque ella al igual que nosotros es humana, siente. Creo que toda su vida ha vivido sobre este gran problema y que estamos aquí para ayudarla, para pelear con ella y con ella. De nada, mi amor, mi nombre es Henry Jiménez desde México, luchando por ella. Gracias a ti, Jessica. De hecho, soy fotógrafo de celebridades en México. Yo fotografío a Eugenio Derbez, a Eugenio Derbez, y así. Pero aquí estamos aprovechando. A ver, Blanca. No, te la mando. Por allá, te la mando, mi amor.
Déjame ir por alguien que hable español, ¿eh? Déjame ir por alguien.
Thank you.
Jockey with so many people at once, like so many other photographers. Yeah, this is wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. like OJ levels.
That's what we were saying. 'Cause we were just like, you know, being in the middle of this shit so long. We like, we feel like we're.
Yeah.
Sorry, he wants us to move. This guy wants us to move. Yeah, we were like, I feel like we're, yeah, this is OJ. It's the only thing I can think of that compares to like this. Sorry.
That's all right.
Sorry.
No, I know, yeah. Are you ever doing it?
We just heard.
Where's your hat from? Say that.
I'll watch the photo that's trying to do this. That's true. Thank you so much. Would you like to say any words or? I was talking to break. There's so many
Those F-bombs are all over the place, so good luck on that. Shut down is everything.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of this right now. I'm still gonna be something else.
and she's doing really good stand. A lot. Yeah. Excuse me, would you let me get a picture with your head out? Could you? Thank you so much.
Yes, Paul.
Let's go this way. Let me do it. You want to do Thank you. You just got it like 45 minutes ago?
Brenda Perry so often, like, he doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, I get
Are you? Yeah, we have the whole thing coming.
no to bring my Britney.
I want them to like announce the news that Britney is free, and I'm like, everyone just goes wild. Do you want a picture of Britney?
No, but I'm gonna let's go because
To leave, I'm leaving.
They should like broadcast it out here.
I don't think it was a line.
Oh, really? Here, Robert, take a picture.
Wait, let me see.
Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Do you want one?
Come on, I know you're wild.
It works. It works.
dropped their pen and I almost died on it. Sorry, but ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
No, you. Thank you.
Look at that.
All of us.
No, you're great.
There's a lot of signs right there.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Nothing yet. I'm trying to see what happens today.
It's like stressed to see the fuck out and I go cry about it. Whatever you're better excited.
I'm actually.
We did it that way too.
No. What we put out.
Thank you.
Hi, okay. Just real quick. Can I get your name, full name and age?
Good, I'm good. This is so crazy compared to last time.
Okay, so talk to me a little bit about why you're here.
How many people, like, would you guess? Maybe 20. 20 protesters and like 5 outlets. Oh, wow. It was not at all. Wow. I feel like most people I talk to don't listen. No, people, there were like a couple people who flew on last time. One woman took an overnight bus with her like 8-year-old from Arizona. Another boy was a dog in San Francisco to come try to be a reporter. Did you get it?
Sure, I mean,
No one got it.
Like,
But
it's a pretty
like,
big thing to come to.
someone opened the door and
Have
we
you
got
been
like
following this for a long time?
because that was the one time she showed up. Right. But nobody really saw it. This is like, this is a demographic here. This is much. Yeah, it's all these older people who are like lost.
How long have you been supporting the
Right. It's all that.
Oh, why do you think it's so important to like be here and like speak out?
You know, she has been for me good energy.
Yeah, so I see what you say on your sign.
So let me go.
And what is that a reference to the lyric or what is it?
Slavery.
And so, are you from LA or do you
No,
drive out?
I
Because you do.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Talk to me about that. So you flew from Kansas City.
Yes.
Talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, last time I just did a quick trip. This time I stayed for my last one, but I will be staying on.
And you came for this?
Yeah, specifically for this and anything else, but just trying to get in the right mindset. Really just like what Britney did, relax, embody her life, Starbucks, prepared myself for a big birthday.
Are you nervous for what's going to happen?
You know, I was a little bit until the New York Times yesterday. For me, that was I feel like that really
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Here, let me just get your name.
Hey, you want me to take your picture, lady?
Oh, hey, that'd be nice, kind sir.
Well, happy to do that.
Thank you. And then you're
29.
Oh, today's your birthday?
Yeah.
It's okay. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. It might be on podcast. So
Oh, cool.
People,
Okay.
just call people every day.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Rita. Last time I got here and I was just like, came to Kevin and I was like, you can just hear me good energy, I'll hold the line. I don't want to do interviews, nothing. And there were 3 people asking for interviews and I was just like, okay.
Oh gosh.
And I did them, and then Jennifer asked me to shave my head, and I was like, oh, okay. So I went from like
So like doing everything.
now I feel like I'm like, okay, now I have to live up to that. I can't go hide now.
Oh yeah, like you can't like shrink further.
Yeah, I'm
down
like,
than that.
no.
Yeah.
I feel like you last time.
I hear you, right? It's almost go time. It is hot today.
Glad there's shade here. If there wasn't.
Lisa, we're back in. There we go.
I wonder if Brian's birthday. I think it's her sister. And that's where she's at.
Oh, yeah, that would be interesting.
Sorry. I'm turning my camera. Sorry about that.
That would be very interesting.
Hi, Carrie. Megan Radford. Nice to meet you in person. So nice to meet you. Thank you for being here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Happy birthday. It's so nice to meet
This wasn't impromptu, but it's
Did you read the New York Times piece that came out yesterday? No, it was a bombshell. So you know I remember you. What's your name? Yes. I'm sorry. There's been so many. Yeah. It's so good to see you. Yeah. This is nice. No, I live in Hawaii. My name is Anna. Nice to meet you. I can't even move. We'll go thank you. Yes. Oh my God. No. Because I was connecting, and then your rep was like, hello.
well, not to everybody.
Oh, well, I'm gonna
Okay,
go.
Megan, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. This is like so sad.
You're doing great.
He's like walking around, taking pictures.
No, that's great.
I have it. I just kept it in my wallet. Oh, really? I didn't know that. No. Too bad you didn't bring up a friend.
Oh, good. Okay. Yes, I got TMZ's money. No. Promise. No. It's only TMZ, promise. Literally just TMZ.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
She sure did. Miley Cyrus in 2009, she said,
Yes, please.
Let's have,
something like that.
Maybe you're not Cyrus, but
I'm always has my
Is he like an anti-conservatorship abuse? Yeah. Cool, perfect. Okay.
Are they gonna
Alright, guys, we're about to get started, so if you kind of
What do we want?
Free
Britney! When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Free Britney!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Free Britney!
When do we want it?
Now!
Thank you everyone for coming today. I am so proud of this movement. Make some noise. Britney Spears. How much do we love Britney Spears? I'm so proud of this movement. You know, every one of you is making a difference. For Britney Spears, for all conservatives, for justice. Yeah! Give yourselves a round of applause. This movement has come so far in the past 2 years. You know, ever since the podcast Britney's Gram blew the lid. Shout out to Britney's Gram for Tess and Babs. They released the voicemail, blew the lid off of the corruption of this conservatorship 2 years ago, and that kicked off this movement. We've been fighting ever since. We're going to keep fighting until Britney is free. We're finally hearing from her for the first time in over 2 years. So I hope that Britney feels empowered to speak her truth. I mean, we already heard so much of what the truth is, and it's so horrible. It's so horrible, and unfortunately, nothing's going to change without public outrage.
Yes.
So now we're going to kick things off. Just, you know, tensions are high. We don't know what's going to happen. And we have a
Can we get the media to step back a little bit and give us
advocate.
some space, please?
Meg, do you want me to help us?
Yeah, we have advocates who came here, who traveled here, who want to be able to hear what's going on. So let's give us some space, please.
Everybody scoot,
back up,
scoot.
back up, back up, back up, back up.
There we go. Okay.
So we're just gonna go with the flow, okay? Like the hearing is gonna start any minute.
Yes.
So if we have any updates, so we have some speakers lined up, right? And then we're also gonna march around the courthouse. But you know, if we have updates from the courtroom, we have people listening in. As soon as we have an update, we're just gonna interrupt the plan and, you know, go with that. And because everyone's, you know, on the edge of the seat, they want to know what happens. They want to know if justice is going to be served today. But to kick things off, because tensions are high, we are going to set some intentions. So we have a special advocate who's been part of the movement for a long time, Ray.
Thank you. Everybody give it up for Kevin Wu. He is in the Free Britney movement.
Yes.
He's been out here on the
around on the internet advocating for the end of conservatorship abuse and to free our girl Britney. So my name is Ray Arias. You might know me on Instagram and Twitter as Karma Stone. I am from Los Angeles, California, and I am here to calm our nerves and keep the vibes high with a little guided meditation. With all the pressure and nerves, it's important to feel grounded. Let's begin today's hearing with clear hearts and clear minds. The opposition loves to paint a picture that we are unstable, uneducated, and crazy conspiracy theorists. They want nothing more than to see division within the movement. We must never lose sight of the fact that we are all on the same team and here for the same goal and on the right side of history. We are here to free Britney and shine light on the corruption that happens within conservatorships. We will keep showing up until Britney has full autonomy over her body, career, finances, and family. Woo! Yes! Allow yourself to feel whatever emotions arise. Look around at everyone here today. You are never alone, and we are all in this together. Throughout all of this, I try to remember this Buddhist mantra. 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Yes. I don't care what anyone says or thinks. The Free Britney movement is comprised of the most kind, empathetic, artistic, and courageous group of individuals I have had the Please don't ever let the world crush your empathetic spirit and your compassionate heart. Remember to always be gentle with yourself. Feel free to keep your eyes open or closed as we unite in breath and spirit. Deep breath in. Hold it. Exhale. Breathe in 4 counts. Hold it 4 counts. Exhale 4 counts. We'll do 2 more breaths at this pace. Deep breath in. Hold it. Exhale. 1 more deep breath in. Exhale. Now set an intention for being here, whether you're in the press or you're a Free Britney activist or here because someone you love or know is involved in an unjust conservatorship. Set an intention for your purpose on why you came to come here to the Stanley Moss Courthouse today. Breathe in truth. Exhale self-doubt. Breathe in grace. Release the need to control. Breathe in resiliency. Exhale insecurity. Breathe in courage. Exhale fear. If your eyes are closed, flutter your eyes open. Thank yourself for honoring your mind and thank your body for showing up today. Before passing on the mic over to Meg, I would like to leave y'all with a special quote. The plain fact is that the planet does not need more successful people, but it does desperately need more peacemakers, healers, restorers, storytellers, and lovers of every kind. It needs more people of moral courage willing to join the fight to make the world more habitable and humane. And these qualities have very little to do with success as we have defined it. Thank you.
Hi everybody, my name's Meg. I am here to introduce our first speaker aside from the lovely Ray. We have, first up, we have Rick Black. And so make your way up here, Rick. Rick is the director, along with his wife Terry, of the Center for Estate Administration Reform. He and his wife flew here from North Carolina today for this hearing and this rally, and Rick and his family were featured on The Guardians, which is a documentary about conservatorship abuse, and that led them, their own personal struggle with conservatorship abuse led them to start SEER and really advocate for probate court reform and for conservatorship abuse reform. So we are thrilled to have him here today to speak to us. Yes, we love Rick. So here you go, Rick. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, Megan. It's a real honor to be here. We have been thanking the Free Britney team, Kevin, Leanne, Megan, I'm sure I'll miss a few, but what this team has done to put a face on estate trafficking, which is the financial exploitation of vulnerable individuals by predatory attorneys. Look, we can all find fault with James Spears, we can all find fault with The Guardian, but the reality is this system is controlled by predatory attorneys nationwide. There are approximately 1.5 million vulnerable adults under conservatorship, guardianship in the country today. That number is growing at a rate of about 200,000 individuals every year. It consumes almost $300 billion of assets from vulnerable individuals. If you look at Britney, this guardianship has cost her roughly $4 million a year. She's a vibrant entertainer. She's a loving mother. She's very accountable. She doesn't need to be in a conservatorship, and the attorneys who are controlling her destiny want to keep her right there. We pray today that Britney speaks out, that Britney tells the judge, release me, let me go, because she deserves, like all of us in this crowd today, to live as a free American, to be encumbered with attorneys, predatory attorneys who control her life. Again, thanks to the Free Britney team, thanks for everything Kevin and others are doing, and most of all, thank you for all the young adults who've shown up today to be a part of this event and to continue to grow the numbers and put a face and put a voice on this scourge that needs to be eliminated from American society. Thank you.
I know. Oh yeah. Free Britney! Woo!
All right, everybody. Next up, we have a very special surprise in LA. That surprise witness.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
We are here today outside of the Stanley Moss Courthouse because a grave injustice has been done that needs to be corrected. My name is BJ Corbell, and I am an attorney licensed to practice law in the state of New Jersey. I found out about this conservatorship last summer in July 2020. When I found out about it, I saw this conspiracy theory TikTok that said Britney Spears had no human rights. She couldn't go to the Starbucks if she wants to. Oh, Lord. She can't get in her car and go where she wants, and her custody has been affected by this. She can't go on vacation. She can't do the fundamental things that we as American citizens are supposed to be afforded as fundamental liberties. Traveling and sort of being able to associate with who she wants to. Britney Spears' constitutional rights were violated in February of 2008 whenever she was not allowed due process, the right to be heard, the right to hire her own attorney. She was appointed some guy that just works in this courthouse for his whole life. And clearly he has not been able to do a good enough job standing up to the evil, corrupt system that has imprisoned her. She is a prisoner, and it is time that we do have some reform in this system. But let me tell you one thing, it isn't going to change with reform. It's going to change with accountability. These lawyers break laws. They lie to judges. They lie in the court documents that they submit. These lawyers like to hold other lawyers' licenses over their heads. People like John Erdley, who did try to remove this case to the federal court, who now is no longer allowed to practice law. Why is it that people who are trying to fix these injustices are the ones whose licenses, like my own, are being held against us? And people who lie to the court, people who lie and submit fraudulent court documents to the court, they are not going to be held with their licenses. Recently, a party on the other side of this conservatorship reached out in some sinister ways to try to silence some of my activism, to try to make me not mention that person or that person's business. Well, let me tell you something right now, because I know you're watching. I will be saying everything you tried to do to me.
No fear!
And it is the case that the Free Britney movement is not about me, but it is about corruption.
Yes!
And it is about these corrupt lawyers and this corrupt system. Reva Gates, miraculously no longer a judge here, but she has a cushy job doing mediation for other family. No. Accountability is the only way that this is going to work. We can reform laws all day long, but these attorneys have shown they have no problem breaking laws.
Yes.
So let's start to hold them accountable, and let's start by making sure that no matter what Britney Spears says today, we remember what she has been saying for the last 8 to 10 years. That too controlling. Far too much control her dad has over her. She's being subjected to drug tests, but the conservators are not? How does that work? How does she get to pay the people that are keeping her in prison to give her drug tests, but they won't sit for one? How does that work? It should be a zero-way street, Rick, because she needs to be out of this conservatorship.
Yeah!
That's all I have to say. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, BJ. We are so grateful for you. BJ!
BJ!
You're right. Free Britney, but we got your back. This movement has to support each other. That is why we're strong, because we are united, all against the same cause, against this corruption. Yeah. So next up, we actually have someone else whose family was affected by this awful system, and actually did wonders to affect change and affected the laws. And one of the things this movement has done is attracted the attention of California legislators. There are actually laws that are going through the legislature that were inspired by the Free Britney movement. So one of the people who has experience with that reform is Carrie Kasem.
Thank you so much. A big hand to Kevin and Megan and all of you out here with the Free Britney movement. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I've been doing this for the last 7 years, trying to get guardian reform. Rick Black is on my team. I'm on his team. We got some advocates here. Lisa McCarley, an incredible lawyer. Amazing. Really, this is, I think, out of every movement and out of every advocacy group, the Free Britney movement has gotten guardianship reform, and the abuse is out there more than anyone. Thank you both so much. I mean, this is a jail sentence for anybody who's in it. Nobody deserves their rights to be taken away. Nobody deserves to have everything stripped from them when they've worked so hard. And not only people like Britney Spears, my father, Casey Kasem, Glenn Campbell, B.B. King, Mickey Rooney. That's the only time you hear about it. It's the only time. This is happening to thousands and thousands of families across the country, and they need your help. So please know you're advocating for those people too. tell you how many letters I've gotten talking about the Free Britney movement and talking about, thank God somebody has created such a huge uproar, because this is awful. What they do is they isolate, they over-medicate, and they steal the estate. And that is what is going on. So please, if anybody, if you're listening to this, I don't care, the second you turn 18, make a plan. Because if you don't make a plan, somebody is going to make a plan for you. Okay? So if something happens, if you lose mental capacity, if something happens to your body, please, please, it doesn't matter if you have $1 or $100 million in the bank account, make a plan and share it. Yes, and share it. Please. Please protect yourselves. And as we get guardianship reform through every single state in this country, like my foundation, Kasem Cares, we've done 12 states, 21 have adopted the Kasem Cares visitation bill. So we got almost half the country, but we need all 50 states, and we need this going federal. So thank you all so much. Thank you all. Free Britney! Free Britney! Thank you.
Thank you, Carrie. We are going to involve all of the advocates now. So if you came and you didn't have a sign, please grab a sign. We're just going to line up right here. Let's get some chants going. Let's make some noise.
Yeah.
Is Josh Skinner here? Okay. Find me if you're here, Josh. So we have Leanne listening in. She's about to tell me something. I'm not sure what yet.
Oh, a court update.
I was just going to say that I'm listening, and I do hear shuffling, and I did a test, and I can hear. So as soon as I have any info, I will update you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Woo!
And that's how it's going to work. Leanne's got the scoop on the inside. Thank you, Leanne. So yeah, grab a sign. Let's line up along here and face the street. Grab a sign if it's taped to the the planter, just to take it off. Oh, me too. We're just going to line up and hold up your sign and chant. So if everyone can back up, if you're not going to be in the group, we're going to try to make this work.
There we go.
All right, guys, what do we want?
Free Britney!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Free Britney!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we...
Free Britney!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Free Britney!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Free Britney!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Free Britney!
When do we want it?
Now!
Hey, hey!
Ho, ho! The conservatorship has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The conservatorship has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The conservatorship has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The conservatorship has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Conservatorship has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Conservatorship has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Conservatorship has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Conservatorship has got to go!
Hey, conservatorship abuse! Hey, conservatorship abuse! Hey, conservatorship abuse! And conservatorship abuse!
And conservatorship abuse! And conservatorship abuse! And conservatorship abuse! And conservatorship abuse! And conservatorship abuse! And conservatorship abuse! And conservatorship abuse! And conservatorship abuse! And conservatorship abuse! And conservatorship abuse!
What do we want?
Free Britney!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Free Britney!
When do we want it?
Now!
got your back. We love you. You're not alone. You got an army behind you. You're not alone anymore. And I hope you know that. I hope you feel the love. I feel the love. Like, my God, this is so powerful, Britney. You're with us in spirit. Go in there. Do what you got. Go in there, but I mean, you know, talk to them. Let them know what you got to say. And Brenda, listen to Britney. Please. Judge Penny, do the right thing.
For once, do the right thing.
The whole world is watching.
You're watching. We're watching you, Judge Penny.
Lisa.
You got the crowd now. All eyes on you and the cigarette party.
You know, we should probably do. Can we have them as well, like, prepare about the news to make all you to fund you? So I
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm just, you know, even like, I want to feel like
I mean, there's a lot of people here.
So we have another advocate who travels here.
We've got a bigger audience to begin with, so we might
You tell you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Free Britney Rally here in downtown LA. My name is Elizabeth Danan, and this is the 4th time that I've traveled to LA from Philadelphia. I have been an avid Britney Spears fan since I was a little girl. I'm 30 years old, and I have turned into a women's and human rights activist. Because of Britney Spears' situation, I've learned so much in my 4 trips here to LA. I've joined up with some of the most amazing people from all over the country, mostly based here in LA. Kevin, Leanne Jr., Meg. I've made some of the best friends here. I've learned so much about conservatorship abuse and guardianship abuse all over the United States. I've teamed up with Lisa McCartney, amongst others. Rick, where are you? I'm like shaking right now because this is an absolute dream come true. I couldn't have imagined this in my wildest dreams. I wasn't prepared to speak. I didn't want to talk to any media because this has taken a mental and emotional toll on all of us. I can speak for all of us when I say that. I just want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart for coming out today, to hear us, to listen to us, to report on what's actually happening. I'm about to cry, so I'm going to go. But thank you so much, and free Britney!
Thank you, Liz. Love you.
Love you. We have a small update. We do have audio running back there, and there are some technical difficulties. Surprise, surprise.
Of course.
They say that they're being resolved and that it will start no later than 2:05.
Par for the course.
Yeah, the website has crashed for a lot of people, but we do still have at least one audio stream right now. So, and thankfully, our beloved Tess is inside. If all audio streams fail, then we still have this.
Trying to be sneaky about what's next, but you can see we're a grassroots movement. You know, we're a little bit crunchy.
You're
I was gonna say. It's Lisa. Lisa, we have a very special advocate because she is very familiar with the probate court system, and she's been advocating as long as we have for Britney Spears.
Go, Lisa!
I am so proud to be one of the first attorneys in the country to support the Free Britney movement. I am so proud of the young people. You are right, and your cause is righteous. I love the passion and compassion of the young people of the Free Britney movement. And I do hope today becomes an important historical moment where Britney Spears, I'm so sorry, is finally able to ask for, demand an attorney of her own choice. I am so thrilled to be here. I am getting so much support, but I also started my journey in April 2019. So the fact that we are here together, I believe, was written in the stars. Thank you. Let's free Britney. Never stop. Thank you so much. What do you want?
Free Britney!
When do you want it?
Now! Go, Lisa!
Thank you, Lisa!
Free Britney!
We're going to hear
hear from another advocate who also has been advocating since the very beginning of this movement, but hasn't been able to make it to all the routes. I'll let him tell his story.
Hello.
Tell him your name.
I am Jared Lipscomb, aka Jared Lips. You've probably seen me on Not Skinny But Not Fat's podcast doing the Free Britney reporting to get the word out there. I joined this crew back in 2019 and actually saw Britney in the courtroom and then was quickly diagnosed with leukemia. I am now in remission, thank Britney. So I am back here. But what I want to speak to about Britney Spears is the feeling of isolation that we've all felt during this time of the pandemic, and the feeling that I felt of isolation during my leukemia battle, which was a year before the pandemic. So I know a thing or two about being forced inside, being forced to not have access to do what you want to do. And I can relate to that, and I feel on some level, whether you're a queer person, a person who's gone through any sort of hardship, we all relate to the pain and the struggles that Britney Spears is facing. And when we read these reports that have been released by the New York Times, we are now validated in our feelings that Britney has been held hostage, essentially, against her will. And as someone who's had to spend the past 2 years in my home, isolated from everyone except the few friends and family that were allowed to visit me, I know that pain. But I don't know what it's like for 13 years, and I don't know what it's like to not have access to my own money. But I do know that we can all relate to Britney and her need for freedom, because it is time to free Britney once and for all. Thank you, Free Britney, for having me back with open arms. Thank you for good health, and let's hear what Britney has to say today.
Free Britney!
Free Britney! 13 years is long enough.
So we would not have a movement about, sorry, let me start over. We would not have a Free Britney movement without this next advocate. That's great.
Thank you. Thanks, Kevin, and thanks everybody for being here today. This is definitely, oh, thank you. This is definitely, I think, the most people, or at least the most media that's ever been here. So give it up for the Free Britney movement for continuing to keep up the pressure. You know, when we got that voicemail in April 2019, I don't think we ever anticipated what this would turn into. It was super overwhelming. We, had to take care of ourselves for a little bit, and you guys really took the ball and ran with it after we had to hide for a little while. So we really appreciate you guys doing all of this. I think you're the reason that this is happening, obviously. And just, everyone's asking what we hope today, and I think what we hope is that Britney can speak freely about what she wants and that the court actually takes action afterwards. Because we know she's said what she doesn't want her father in charge anymore, and that what's been happening to her, and we can just hope that the court actually listens, that someone petitions to terminate the conservatorship. Finally, her nightmare can be over and she can have the autonomy and the money that she deserves, that all of us have given to support Britney over the years, not knowing it hasn't gone directly to her. So, Free Britney, thank you guys so much for just supporting everybody and for just working so hard to get where we are today. Congratulations to you. And everyone who wants to go next.
Well, we have about 5 minutes until, we have about 5 minutes until they said they would start, which probably means we have longer. But why don't we get a march around the courtroom? Pick up a sign, change into your marching shoes, get your energy up. What do we want? When do we want it? Now! I think the news crews might want maybe a couple minutes to get ready. So we are going to go clockwise. So we are going that way.
I'll be here. I'm doing a couple interviews with entertainers tonight, so I can. Yeah, of course. It's so funny. It's such a small world. Where did we work together at? No, where did we meet? Oh, at Surface. That was like 8 years ago.
Yeah, like 8 years ago.
Jared. Yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Are we marching, Kevin?
Once you turn 18, no rights to see your parents. None. If there's an uncooperative caretaker. You can't get in the house you were born in. So unless you have a lot of money, hire an attorney, and sign it, you're in trouble. So we're changing laws. Not true. So if you go onto a property, she had a boyfriend. She chose to stay planned in 2011 when it was already being incapacitated. So how do you do that? And she wanted us out of her life. She wanted to take all the money. She had it all. My dad had a full trust for us, so we don't know why she did it. And most people get it because of money. They're hiding it. One hiding the money. Threatening my dad. His money. He had a boyfriend. Making him redo all the will and estate plans when he was incapacitated. I have all that. So my podcast is out. Hopefully you'll listen to it. It's called Bitter Blood, and it's full of the depositions you would have heard if you would have went to talk. And it's on Audible, and it's my book. I won actually 28 months later. I won because I didn't agree to self-abuse. So I got some guardianship with my father, and I got into a hospital with she was causing him to have health distress. It doesn't go away knowing how much my dad suffers, but I'm just let the anger and the hatred go for what they did, because that's hitting me a lot, and I don't hate or have any anger, but my poor dad, nobody deserves this, and thousands of families are going through this loss, and I can only hear about it when it's all this person. My brother knew her. It doesn't matter. It's taking anybody's civil rights to your rights is criminal.
Thank you.
One last question. What happened to you?
She's fled. She fled. During this whole investigation, she was out of the country. Really recently made her back because she wasn't talking to the lawyers. My lawyers had to stop her. So she came back to defend herself. Unfortunately, my family suffered.
I am just
Absolutely. Yeah, please go ahead. But not for you, just for him. I'll write mine next time.
Exactly.
I care about her. It's real. I've been sued by attorneys like that. I've been
Sí, pero...
If I can get a
tomado una antes. Simón. Entramos ahí a la fuerza y la vamos a ya que hay pocos chances de volando, ¿verdad? Con uno vez esperamos para los dos. Yo no, ya probé el otro día. Había un mi cuate, se pisaba bien, man.
Oh.
Había un
Britney's testimony.
It's just one phone that works.
I don't want to be recognized. You know I was like, what? I'm late. Because I saw you, but I didn't know. I talked about it. Good luck getting back. This is where it's always done. She gathered in the park in the March. Well, just gather in the March here. And then do the thing here. Be on the board. When they've already done it. The last time I was here, there was a lot of them.
I was like, you guys look long. Right?
I mean, I touch well.
You're like, he's out well.
It's always the name of the game.
Make sure it's
We're already done up. Thank you.
yeah.
Come over here.
We're switching this thing. I'm gonna take a couple. Okay? Click. Click. Yes. Get it. Work it. There's a star.
It says Vivian, how did Mickey get out of his conservatorship? Mickey Rooney. Thank you guys. Let me know. Be quiet.
There's got to be at least 20 crews from Tutela.
Did you hear them?
I love your sign. It's so beautiful.
Thank you. I did it last time and I was like, I'm keeping it. Like, thank you. Oh, yeah, it's fabulous. Thank you. My friend made it. I was like, I need this for the rally. I don't know. Oh, and then at the bottom.
No escucha ni madre. Es el pinche. be silent.
Britney herself says right now, after I told the world I'm okay, it's a lie. I'm not happy, I can't sleep, I'm depressed, and I cry every day. My whole family did nothing.
Free Britney! Hey, shut up! You guys stop! Be quiet! Shut up!
How do you feel about hearing
Read the words. She had to live on it. The best thing that can say is that we here outside of LA, we support for 100%. We're so glad that she's right now. And we hope that the court finally realize that this is not what she needs to be approved.
What's your name? Last name.
I said, is you okay? Is you good? Because I wanted to know! Shut up. Can I take a picture with you? My friend will die.
Quiet! Quiet!
Ari.
Free Britney!
Still trying to get through?
Trying.
Okay. Yeah.
I wish I could do it.
Yeah. Oh, aquí, mira, aquí.
Reported on Twitter. So everything was what was
I don't know. I hope so. It's a really good question.
Her boyfriend wore a Free Britney t-shirt.
I know, I saw it. I want to go.
They're meant to be always in.
Is he in there?
I think he's in the Zoom meeting with her because she's not physically here. She appeared in a Zoom. Yeah.
Do you know if it's her voice?
Yeah, I've been hearing her. I know.
Oh, it's her? Is it
It's her, yeah. She's appearing in the Zoom video. I'm out on the field. I'm on a shoot. I asked him to call him Matthew White because he has access to all our channels. I gotta go back.
He was like leaving the gym, right?
Yeah, I think he said that like I'll respect being in that
one.
Sorry. Bye. Hopefully I'll find you on Instagram. Oh yeah. What's your Instagram?
Oh, I'm Free Britney LA, by the way, but Britney hiatus is awesome.
Oh, yeah, Free Britney LA.
Do you have an account?
Yeah. What is it? Dramatic girl. Dramatic girl with an O. I'm private now because I think it's got a little concealer in my It's my personal account, but I also use it for free.
Thank you.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh, that's so cool.
Highlight my story.
That's beautiful.
Here we should flip them because they're the problem.
I think I saw it. I saw like a TNC.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
What is your account? That's right. Yeah. I'm private now, but I'm gonna make it public. It's dramatic.
Google. My phone.
With the phone. Oh yeah, right there. Yeah.
Thank you. Yay. I'm when in Cabo. You'll see me.
Oh, that's.
Yeah.
He's right for the teacher.
Excuse me.
That'll be a victory.
Oh, that's right.
I hear she can spend money on work to make a living.
It's crazy. Like, even if she wants to buy a car, she needs to have passport before she can get it.
And then I heard someone tell me that she was forced to take birth control against her own will. And she wants to have kids more kids.
Yeah. Do you think she ever...
Wait, a Mormon? I don't know. I mean, I think she's had some trauma from the music industry, but I think her dealing will start once this conservatorship is over.
Yeah. Do you think that's...
I hope so, because I think it's good to get offered to the people who are being like, liquid hold on, I know. They're getting into food, so it's work for them. I think that's
Jean's like shook. That's exciting. He's like, I didn't know.
But there, I know it's a documentary, only because they live in some great places. I think they try to answer it by my dad, but then she was like hurt in his hair. So like a part of me doesn't want to watch it. Instead of hearing someone else put it in the
Oh, sorry.
Yes, Lisa!
like living back out here now? You do? Did you like New York? Me and your brother just got engaged. So yeah, we'll do some shots of them on the first. They weren't specific when they wanted like what they want. Send me an example of what you guys are doing.
He's just got the guidelines for like kind of a hero game.
Arrest Lou Taylor! Arrest Lou Taylor!
I don't, no one likes emails, but I hate emails.
I don't have any information.
No, but you were, but then like Polly and Alex got involved. And but it's like what you guys said, they didn't provide any information. Yeah, we're good here. Yeah, that sounds great.
Finally, how horrible. What's this?
He's in a space there, right? There. There we go.
Oh yeah.
I love your TMZ side.
Thank you. Keep spreading it around. I'm at war today.
Hold it up and then I want to see it on the camera.
Oh, can you see it?
Hold that, yeah. Hold it this way.
Oh, like tutoring.
Hey everyone, none of us can connect to the
I know. Here I am, kneel down, fucking sobbing. I'm crying. Yeah. This person that was yeah, I just turned 27. I remember going to school when in kindergarten and she was doing and I was watching it. And I had already loved her and I already had her personality. I wanted to just not to get her second one. I'm like, and then just from there, it was every song's memorized. Everything, doing, dancing on the pop table.
Do you work in the marriage? I work in the production. It's like a small world.
Mariah Carey just said, "We love you, Britney. Stay strong."
Yay! Come on, Mariah. We know her. We know her. We know her.
Best parts of the album.
Vivian screaming. James, what do we do?
Hell yeah. Nice. Another one with
Thank you so much.
We're going to go to the new word then?
Así es, me encuentra por los pueblos de Los Ángeles, hoy día el día de hoy, por primera vez, compareció antes, juez, de manera virtual para Esta audiencia ha sido contundente. Quiero mencionar que el día de hoy empezó esta audiencia con Britney Spears. Ella ha dicho, exige algo
Everybody in that. She is the lead. What album? Just my PC skin. There's a song in the bottom.
Finally got bored. Okay. Take that.
Oh, I stand Kim Petras, bitch. Are you fucking kidding me? I stand. She did her Halloween. She did the videos for herself. It did say, collaboration. I like Tracy Mom, but I want Kim by herself. No. In that red light tag, she's right now. She came out in the coffin. Yeah. She came out in the coffin. She came out in the fucking coffin. And then she was in her house. She was about to go. Sorry. I told you. A lot of big prescription. Like ripping it when I was walking. Sorry. Is that better? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. Sure. No worries. Like this way?
Oh, sure.
I got goosebumps when I read that part. I was like, oh. Are you kidding?
You can pretend I'm here and just look like
Okay.
fucking art.
Got done or I just saw that shit.
My name's Sage Douglas. Yeah, I came from Denver. It's S-A-I-G-E Douglas. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. It's outrageous because it's fraudulent. She shouldn't have been in it in the first place. I think that the powers that be put her in this to make money off of her, and it's been fraudulent from the start. And so it's really important for us to be out here spreading the word about it.
This is Miss Colin Miller on the center. Thank you.
Your Honor, pardon me. I have an additional comment that my client has asked me to make to the court, if I may. She just communicated with me, and her statement to me was that since she has made the remarks that she was able to make on the public record today, she believes that it will be advisable for proceedings to be sealed going forward. And another comment I'd like to make before the court addresses what the client has said, and I would elaborate to comments of counsel that obviously took a great deal of courage to present the comments that my client did on the record. And regardless of where the chips may fall from you, I applaud you for doing so. I just have a suggestion. I'd like to amplify my earlier suggestion with regard to going forward, and then obviously the court will decide what to do. Given the relationship that I've had with Ms. Spears over the years, and given the importance of the issue of counsel for her, one way to approach this would be for me to discuss with her out of the way of the courtroom two important issues. One is whether she wants to have a petition to terminate trial, and the other is whether she wants to have other counsel brought in to represent her. Obviously, whatever decision she makes in that regard, and whatever she directs me to make. And I might suggest in that regard, if she's interested in doing so, that in both of those contexts, it might be helpful for her to chat with my associated co-counsel, William Lowe, because they are independent, fully independent law firm, and I don't, doesn't disturb me whether she talks to them with or without me present, but they might be able to give her some insight into these issues going forward. And again, all of us speak for them, all of us will abide by whatever my client decides to do with regard to both of these issues.
Conveniently, we can't hear the rest. Yeah.
I'm grateful for all the people that were here and all the other protests coming out.
Britney Spears address report. This is right here, about conservatorship. It's the first time the singer is speaking publicly.
But I don't want to give her the fucking truth. Try it. We'll try it.
Oh my god, can you, like, my heart's, like, everywhere. Did you hear what happened? She finally said what, like, they put him in real life. When I was, like, sitting in front of the speaker, like, ear to the speaker. Just, like, that she's been controlled, and she's told, like, the whole world on Instagram that she was okay, and she's like, that was a lie. I've been, like, I can't sleep, I can't eat, like, I'm traumatized, and, like, she's like, I can't have a baby, because, like, they have an IUD in me, and they won't take me to the doctor to get it out, and I have a baby, and, like, you know, she's like, I don't drink alcohol, I don't do drugs, so they, like, have me, like, being seen as this, like, drug addict person, and, you know, it's just, it's horrible, but it proves that what we've been doing is, like, completely accurate, and, like, that is, like, what feels good, but it's, like, and she, like, yeah, she's told the court what was good, so that was good. I just hope that, like, the court hears her, you know what I mean? It's good to have like
I'm out. Oh my god.
But they're
so the hearing,
having
they cut it, like, they didn't do that much after they cut it, right?
No, like, fuck about I'm out. It's over. There's no more like waiting. Jamie gave a 2-sentence statement, which he said he misses and loves his daughter, and I thought that was very much true. I didn't make it come out of his own mouth since he was on the court line. But yeah, so it sounds like first and foremost, the biggest concern here is that we want the law to be able to select our lawyers people. And so, I mean, overall, I think that's the biggest thing is what they're going to worry about is probably when the petition gets to it, but then also they want to hire the attorney. She wants to hire an attorney, and it looks like her counsel is all for it. Woo! Woo! Come on, Britney! Wait, I gotta find it. I mean, again, want to cover like earlier. Okay. I mean,
thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, love. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, did they give any dates? Thank you, Ellie!
No dates were...
What were the dates? They were talking about dates. What was that about?
So they said, so basically we're like, it sounds like we all need to come back together and talk about this. So they basically all agreed they were all about 3 days.
So that's still happening.
Yes, that's definitely happening.
With or without Britney? Just without Britney.
And it won't be public, right? One of the weird things they mentioned at the end was Sam said that they were talking about
He did, yeah.
I thought that was interesting. Not the next year in July, but just like having separate other ones. It definitely sounds like she didn't really say anything
my mom's house. It's so funny. I have like scribbles. I was born with it. Like, you know what? I have this feeling. But yeah, I'm like, I don't like Paris.
No and yes. Like, I really wanted some practice, but I think my biggest concern with a lot of us is her safety, and that she's also not on the phone. It might see her, you know, hear her. I think we all just want to know that she's like physically safe in the room we're in, but sounding like what she said today, it sounds like she's physically safe, and if something happens to her, we know why now. But it sounds like in terms of like all of that, I'm really happy to come on some baby and her family, and all the, basically everything we knew and speculating about for over a year now is exactly right. I don't think there was anything we were wrong about so far, actually, to be quite honest. So I'm really excited. Can I get some thoughts from you? Some babies on some Britney Spears or something. One step for mankind, billion steps for growth.
Thank you, Ellie.
It was very tricky to get in there. Let me put it out there. Whatever. But I do feel media said that about us, the movement going, so that people are so very excited. You know, I'd like to see it so respectful. Control. I heard a lot of other things from a lot of different news stations inside. They still think we're crazy, they still think we're wild. Hopefully maybe their opinion changed a little after all of that. But I don't really care what they say because we were right. End of story. So, period.
One more question.
Yeah.
You saw Sam and Gary's Instagram post this morning of bringing his boyfriend dancing with a Britney t-shirt.
I feel like Britney made that shirt. If anything. That's what we were all like. I could see her taking her Britney shirt. I think it's beautiful. Again, just confirms more of what we do. I like can't stop getting goosebumps. It's just so confirming. And although it's not like the best news, we're not happy to hear all these things that actually are happening, if not even worse than we thought. But it's great to hear her say it from her mouth so that we can keep doing. It's like, you know, it's just so many goosebumps. So many goosebumps. I'm just excited for her really. And not even just her. The difference it's going to make in the human rights, civil rights, conservatorship cases, elder abuse, mental health, everything. She didn't ask to be like the poster child of these things, but here she is, and she's going to help thousands if not millions of people with this story. So I think we're all excited to hopefully see one day tell all. It sounds like that's what she wants too. So.
What's your name?
I'm Haley. Sorry, I'll be there we go.
Good to meet you. Thank you.
So nice to
You know, if I can talk to you. I was in the room with you.
Yes.
Earlier, yeah.
Yes.
You know, if I can talk to you real quick.
Yeah.
I'm with people.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw you. You were tearing up. I saw you, girl. Wiping away
I
the
was
tears,
like literally like dying. I really felt like my two were my sister. But anyway.
So how are you feeling now, like after doing all that?
I mean, I don't know if you really saw. I'm like very bad at holding my expressions in, but it was just like, it was so good to hear her voice, to be able to stand up for herself. Not all of us stand up for her, not her court counsel, but actually her stand up for herself. That's just like, oh, it's one in a million.
You were obviously what was that like? Was it hard to get to? I heard you talking about it.
It's definitely hard to get in the room. I like personally had to sue someone myself, so I purposely waited to sue
sue them today so that I could get to the courthouse. But it's really hard to get in December. It's almost impossible, but I'm planning the documentary with the BBC, and so they did let me in with the press pass there. So luckily, every day for today was, I got the original recording, except for
Congratulations. I always think celebrities are like these gods, like after like the fans in the world, but they're actually real people with abnormal jobs. So is it over? Is there going to be another one? Or okay. But what did she spoke out and the world knows that she got out of it, and I think that's going to rally a lot of people internationally.
beautiful girl in her. She is so
thank you.
I really like this. But I think that she was she still has that like high cute voice. You can tell she's but I think it's just like especially as a fan, you're like, Britney Spears, but then very grounded. I think I like kind of pulled myself out of reality. Like, I saw it for something like all like Britney moments. They wanted to like 5 more and get out of the I'm excited. I remember she was like, heart was beating out my chest. I already have this is someone that loved me, so I just waited like till today to like bring in the paperwork to like file it because I knew they weren't just going to let anyone in.
I guess I'm going to go home then, or I'll eat somewhere nearby. I'm very hungry and sad. Go home.
Yeah, that's a good way. I'm going to wrap it up.
Like, I did not know how bad it was. So you have a favorite travel?
Yes. Well, I was able to go to the original and then there they were only letting media in, which is very disappointing. And then I've been there so often, I know a couple of people that do the courtroom stuff.
What's the scoop, is it done? Is she inside?
How are you feeling now, like after
seeing everything, it just feels like justice was served in some kind of a small way today. Because like I said, we have had no confirmation. We have been going on facts we found on the internet, Google, laws, and we can tell without it
So that's
that
it.
what was going on there is very illegal and ill. So having it all confirmed and then no one saying anything.
Thank you. And Lisa is inside.
So I'm sorry I didn't hesitate to repeat, but like it's just a confirmation. The validation.
I was waiting. I was ready for the reactions.
Keep going.
Well, I know you were saying earlier, like a lot of
we'll see,
people were
and if they seal the proceedings, this is going to be over. Yeah, because then we won't
I
know.
feel so good today. Like, I'm a really confident person. Usually I was like, whatever on the haters, but now you can't tell me shit. I don't think anyone in the movement here, you can call us crazy, gaslight all you want, but you can't tell us shit anymore. It's very validating. It's not even just like a feeling.
Anyway,
It's 100% confirmation of what we believe is true. It's factual information. It is no longer conspiracy.
Are you doing BEP?
No one can longer and no one
And I'll see
any
you
longer
there.
can tell us that we are
Today, yeah.
furious and that we're making crazy stories.
Got it all done.
All factual.
What is it that you hope happens now?
Yeah, I'm already all filed, so I'm just going to go.
Membership is completely terminated, so she can go
Is Rolla still here?
with her family and do whatever she wants to
Oh,
do. She
we have
wants to perform
even
again.
another
She wants to
person.
get back on the stage, that's okay too. But it's very clear to all of us that Britney wants to not only control her life, but even her own physical body. So whatever Britney wants to do, she wants to do. But clearly, we can hear that that girl has plans for her future, and it no longer includes a conservatorship.
I love it. Is there anything else that you want to add?
No, just I love Britney. I love her so much. I think she's free to do whatever she wants. And then her astrology chart shows up next to I think she was free again. So I'm excited for her, and I really believe it's going to happen.
What's your name? Oh, nice. I'm Sage. Nice to meet you.
Literally, yeah. My car's so
Yeah, she's so here.
I don't want to say why.
Of course. It was crazy. I mean, it's just a really good feeling, I think. Yeah, to hear her voice and to just, like I was telling him, to just like know everything is completely 100% true. No one can call us conspiracy theorists anymore. Or gaslight us. And yeah, like so much evidence. And like I was saying to him, it's like you don't have to be a lawyer to understand what's going on here is completely corrupt. So
Why did you say about sex trafficking?
she was basically saying in California she doesn't know anyone that's legally allowed to work 7 days a week, like 24 hours a day, and she goes, to me, that's sex trafficking. And so I think what she meant was like trafficking. But yeah, she's being forced to do things with her physical body that she doesn't want to do, and whether it's sexual or not, that is trafficking. And